I'm Benito Skinner.
I'm Mary Beth Barone.
And this
is
Ride. Morning.
We're going to do morning again.
Well, imagine just how moved on everyone will be. I think that's why Ride is so special to me.
We haven't moved on yet.
Come on, you guys are tastemakers. You should be on the pulse. And we go, no.
No, we'll never be on the pulse.
No. Today, we're talking about Interstellar.
Today, we're going to talk about Interstellar and how love is the most powerful thing in the universe.
Do you think it is? Whoosh. Do you really think it is?
I do
too. I completely
But it's just really hard right now.
It reminds me of something I would like to talk to you about. Which I just did it for you and you go, is that a TikTok thing? And I'm so proud to report it's actually not.
It's not.
This is from a film. So recently, because I'm so excited for Greta Gerwig's Narnia, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
The Wardrobe.
Which just, oh my God, fabulous film. Tilda Swinton is like absolutely breathtaking in it. Her costumes are insane. The costume designer for that.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's shocking. You should watch it.
I should.
I will say at times, because of these weird TVs that exist, it does look like it's so green screen. Also, I was watching Fleabag. I rewatched Fleabag. Oh my God.
Okay, copy me much.
No, I'm like so obsessed with every move you make. I can't. It's like every time I watch it, I'm reminded like just how good it is. The part where she says hi to her sister's like the guy she loves, and then to the camera, hi Claire, hi Claire. And that's just like, she's just.
It's so genius.
I miss her.
I miss her too.
Phoebe.
If you're listening, we miss you, girl.
It's very like when Gotham really needed Batman. It'd be a good time for you to come home now. Phoebe
Please.
Waller-Bridge.
Please.
We need you, girl. Please. So I'm watching Narnia, and this girl, the young girl, I think her name is Lucy in it. Santa pops out of nowhere. He makes this crazy cameo in the Chronicles of Narnia. And it's kind of like, okay, miss.
It's like when Einstein's in Oppenheimer.
Exactly. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, so now it's the real world. So, because I know, you won't let me talk about him.
I won't let you talk about Santa.
No. So, the young girl just goes, I thought there wasn't Christmas in Narnia. And I couldn't stop saying it in a way that it's ruining my relationships. Where but everyone does laugh when I do it.
Yeah.
Like the people around me. I just can't believe I haven't done it to you.
You
yet.
haven't, but I also feel like it's more seasonal. Like this should be, a November, December situation.
No, see, that's just not how it's going to work for me. It's going to be when I see Narnia, it's just going to happen. So this was just kind of immediate and I had to get it out there. And it's just, so to anyone who wants to try this, just look deadpan in a mirror and go, I thought there wasn't Christmas in Narnia.
And then go, morning. Morning.
Kerplug is now in 2 episodes of Ride.
2 episodes.
I'm good. That'll be enough. Sorry, you guys.
That's what you say
really
now. You say that now.
I don't think they're going to fuck with it. I'm scared for my kids.
We always think that. And then they give them a chance to surprise you.
I know. When I'm Guan is not at the level I thought it'd be.
We haven't really talked about politics in a while, and I just need to speak on it briefly.
Please, the floor is yours.
Because it's really scary right now than here at the Geneva Convention.
At the Geneva Convention. We love you here in Switzerland. So I live here.
This is long, by the way. What I'm about to say is long.
Good.
I wrote it down because I get flustered when I talk about it, and then I end up not really saying the things that I want to say.
I think more people should have full statements. Like
totally
written statements.
Agree.
We should be able to just do
written
that.
or spoken.
I had that thought when I was listening to a few, like wedding speeches. When someone just kind of goes off the dome, I'm like, I don't know if that's what that's for.
No, it's not time for that. You should plan it, have some respect.
Let's whip out the paper even.
Paper, I do prefer to paper to phone, but right now I'm reading off my phone.
Hey,
because I don't have a printer in my
worries. We'll blur it in
studio.
post.
Yeah, please do. We're all noticing that some establishment Democrats aren't endorsing Zohran Mamdani for mayor, even though he won the primary by a lot. And voters really love him. And now I'm seeing that Kamala has a book coming out about losing the election. So I need to talk about some of these things. It's really bothering me.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering how many Democrats have to lose before the leaders of this party will sort of wake up to what's going on.
Yeah.
Because we don't really want centrist candidates. We don't want weak policies. We don't want bullshit. We want progressive candidates.
Change, baby.
Change, who are willing to stand up for the working class, fight for the LGBTQ plus community, preserve democracy. It's very basic things that we're asking of our party. And we are slipping into fascism right now, and people are scared. So we were told time and time again that 2024 was the most important election of our lifetime, that democracy was on the line. The stakes could not have been higher. The stakes couldn't have been higher.
Yeah.
We knew exactly what the Republicans planned to do. They literally published it online. It was called Project 2025. And instead of giving us a progressive candidate with a clear platform, we got fan cams of Kamala at rallies set to Beyonce songs. I don't mind that. I love that as a concept.
Yeah. I love that with other things.
Within the world,
tie it to
totally
something else.
World building.
Yes, of course.
But then she's going on interviews talking about how she supports fracking. No. We can't do that again. And people are literally dying as a result.
Yeah.
Lives are being lost, and they will continue to be lost directly because of Democrats' incompetence. So I need to just say that as a baseline. So then we have Donald Trump, who's sending the National Guard into our cities. He's redrawing congressional maps. And I love that Gavin Newsom is doing something, the governor of California.
He did do a fan edit that I had to give it to him, but just couldn't get on my incline. Yeah.
But it has to be.
He got me,
and
okay?
While he's doing fan cams, he's also trying to stand up to Donald Trump and make a difference, which is great.
He gets a handshake from me.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
And if he wants us to take him seriously as a presidential candidate, he needs to stop having right-wing influencers on his podcast. That's just, again, bare minimum. Very basic principles.
It's tough.
I don't think politicians need podcasts. We need you to govern, please.
Please, God. And
please govern.
Hey, have you ever thought of integrity and standing for something?
No.
Also, can you believe gay marriage is back on the old ticket? The old ticket?
I can.
Yeah.
I can,
me too,
because they told us they were going to do that.
Yeah.
Zoran won the primary because he had a clear platform and he spoke directly to what voters care about. And he has answers when he's asked how he's actually going to deliver on these things that he says he's going to do. As Tyra Banks once said, learn something from this. So
I have never in my life yelled at a girl like
I've never in my life yelled at a girl like this.
Yeah.
Okay? Your grandmother had her lights turned off to buy you a swimsuit for this competition.
I know.
That's what I want to say to Democrats right now.
No, I know.
So stop trying to appeal to Republicans because they're never going to vote for you.
No. Oh my God, no.
Nothing a Republican candidate can do is bad enough to lose. We literally have a rapist in the White House.
Yeah. So
we can't do lesser of two evils because that doesn't work because the most evil person won. So stop listening to these consultants who are telling you to appeal to the middle because after the last election, it's actually not even about winning Republican votes. It's about you have to win back your own party. Your own party didn't vote for you. So if you are a Democratic elected official and you want to take money from corrupt foreign governments, become a stand-up comedian and go perform at the Saudi Arabia Comedy Festival. Stop pretending you give a damn about the people that you're supposed to be fighting for. That's what I have to say to our Democratic politicians right now. I'm so frustrated.
Well, I think it's just this idea of this is what it's always been. Like, this is how we've done it in the past. And it's like, well, is it working? Because clearly there needs to be a change because that's not working anymore.
You
and I
didn't
understand
win.
that used to work, but you've lost now. Baby girl, it's not working.
It's not working.
Change it.
And people are dying.
I know. I miss Bernie.
I miss Bernie too. And I'm really glad that he and AOC are out touring the country, getting people excited to stand up to oligarchy. But it's like we also need good candidates. And I'm really excited because there's a guy in Maine who's running against Susan Collins, who I fucking hate.
He's an oysterman.
His name is Graham Plantner, I believe. Plantner. I don't know. I don't know where the N is.
And just like
that. He has a really great campaign video. I already donated to his campaign. I hate Susan Collins so much. I remember when she confirmed Brett Kavanaugh, and I was just like, I'll never forgive you for that. And she's done countless other atrocities too. Yeah. But I just hope that we can really show. I mean, Zoran is a case study, right? He got, it was the most people that ever voted in a New York mayoral primary in history. And he won votes in groups that people said he would never win because of where he stands on these issues. And so I just have to wonder why these establishment Democrats, what's not clocking to you? What's not clocking to you?
It's just the past. It's living in the past and thinking that those things will still work when it's so clearly that they won't. I mean, I think also it's something that I see so much in like all of, kind of all of these things across the board, which is just a lack of people who are willing to lose based on what they actually believe in and fight for what they actually believe in. And that's where I'm just like, well, then why are you even doing it?
Why? Why are you doing it? Because would you rather take money from like a corrupt super PAC and lose? Yeah. Or would you rather do a grassroots effort, get a bunch of people excited about what you stand for and win? I'm so confused by not being able to pick between those two things. I really don't get it. And
I'm no integrity. It's so funny for like a progressive party that feels so.
Well, they just failed us. They literally failed.
My favorite part of your hour is when you do Pussy in a Denim Romper and then the sharp cut.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
There's a sharp cut that I let out a laugh at your live show in Montreal.
Well, I'm so fed up, and
I love giving you the Senate floor. This is so fun. I'm just vibing, by the way.
I really want to just speak to more of these candidates and people running for re-election, because people are not going to get excited by a centrist, by a moderate. We're just not. And you think you're going to win over Republicans. You're not. If they wanted to, they would. They don't want to. They don't want to vote you in. They don't like you.
The joy would be if someone came in and gave us everything we wanted. So that's what we need to do, because their side has done that for them of like, oh, you want a fascist, racist dictator who's a rapist?
Here you go.
Here you go.
Here's what I think too. If I looked at how hard each party is working and how strategically, you would think the Republicans were the ones fighting to protect people's rights and lives, and that the Democrats were just trying to make rich people richer based on how hard they're working. And like, it's insane to me that these Republicans, just fueled by like evil hatred and greed, are able to organize and rally their people behind them and take control of our government. It's authoritarianism, it's fascism, and then we have the Democrats on the side just being like, hey, so yeah, we really want to just like, we don't think fracking's that big of a deal, and like people should have guns, maybe just like fewer guns, and then yeah, I don't know. I guess like trans athletes, like they do kind of pose a threat. They don't, by the way.
No.
Look at the science, listen to voters. If we have, also, for what it's worth, there should already be a Democratic candidate who is making a play for president in a very clear way. Get the base excited, start listening to people now, do town halls, do all that bullshit. There should be one person that's so obviously gonna run and be our nominee, and there isn't yet. It makes me crazy, because this happened when Biden was in office. We should have been vetting someone, grooming someone to run from the day he stepped foot in the White House.
Right fucking now.
But it's not happening. So anyway, I'm sorry to have to get serious for a minute, but I think we need to address that the National Guard being in cities is really scary. People are being ripped from their homes. They are law-abiding.
Still in Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah. They're law-abiding, and they have no criminal record, and they're being literally ripped from their families when they show up to court to go through the due process, whatever, do it the right way bullshit. So this is crazy. Gay marriage is going to be ruled upon by the Supreme Court again. I have to say, I think it's probably going to get repealed or overturned, or however they say.
If that happens, it just, all of this feels so, it's dystopian. It's terrifying.
Also, painting over the crosswalk that was for the Pulse nightclub victim.
I talked about Dante's Inferno. I know the ring you'll be in, DeSantis.
Ron DeSantis.
I'll see you. And it's the same ring Nancy fucking Reagan's in. That witch.
And Mitch McConnell will meet them there.
This is the one time I'm saying witch in a bad way.
I know. They'll all be there.
Gotta let it burn. Fire, brimstone. I'm telling you. Because when I die, I know I'm going to go to hell first to say hi to all of them.
Flip them off.
Just to go, if I'm so fucking crazy.
Then leave.
Oh, wait. You can't. You're down here forever. Say hi to Judas for me. Also, wait, Judas, I got to talk to you.
Judas, let me tell you something real quick.
Judas, I want to talk to you. Wait, here. Judas, I need to show you a music video because it's kind of crazy.
It's kind of good.
Thank you so much for your address to the nation.
Thank you. That's my State of the Union, and I'm going to make more Politics for Hot People videos.
Please do.
I have a date on the calendar in September. I'm going to explain what a governor does, and I will always be posting about candidates that I think are exciting. But when I talk to someone who's more middle of the road, I will, of course, highlight that there is an election happening and that I think you should vote blue. But it's just harder and harder to get excited about people and make people excited when you're on the fence about some of these really important things.
I just want to also remind people, because I think sometimes you can just see a graphic, but painting over the rainbow crosswalk at Pulse. So those queer people were just at a nightclub at a place where they felt safe and were slaughtered and were killed. It's such a level of evil, I think, and to have any kind of memorial for those people that the families can come to and feel like their memory lives on. It's such a violent level of evil.
An erasure.
That it's so, I just cannot believe these people can sleep at night and do something like that. Like that is so disgusting. And these things are happening everywhere. This is pure evil. Like you've taken something from these families and this community that was terrorized and tortured. It was a terrorist act, to be clear. It's just so...
It's beyond Republican versus Democrat now. And I do want to say, because as you know, I was Republican for a long time, George Bush Republicans, to me, we're capitalist. And I understand that that's bad. These Republicans are just, they're fascist. And Stephen Miller, if I ever fucking run into you in the street.
Your meeting floor.
On site.
It's on site.
And because I'm going to have Benny Drama behind me. He's going to have that arm vein and it's bop.
It's meeting floor. You know I'm dying to fight somebody.
So let's talk about.
I'm dying to fight.
I know.
Put me in, coach.
Also, the Army of Love. We really appreciate the support and how you engage with our content that's also about politics. Sometimes we have to get serious, but we also like to have a lot of fun. When we need to activate the Army of Love, like we will let you know, and we need you all to be ready.
Yeah.
So.
They're at Pilates right now.
I know.
But they're ready.
They're ready.
Listening right now.
Yeah. They're ready to activate. So
they'll know because they'll hear a huge alarm will sound. Come on, Kerplunk!
Come on, Kerplunk! That's the dog. That's the dog whistle for activating the Army of Love.
I'm so glad you did this. And we know that this is such a safe, private space for people and you get to forget about everything. But sometimes I think we do have to because I find myself doing it too, where I read something and I'm like, I need to go on TikTok and watch something that made me so angry and disgusted. And I cannot believe this is the world we live in and this is how we treat people. But I do think at a certain point, we also have to engage and force ourselves to engage. And I think at times, of course, take space when you need to. But come on. Sorry. We gotta go. And I'm very proud of you for saying that.
I wish we didn't have to talk about this.
Do
you think I want to follow an election happening in Maine?
No. And
do you think I want to spend my time doing that?
Do you think you want to follow up on your precious podcast, me saying Christmas and Narnia with your State of the Union?
I don't. I would love to just stick to comedy.
Hey.
I would love to.
Don't quit your day job. You're like, I guess I won't.
Professional comedian.
You like my jokes, sir?
But I really don't want to run for office. But if I have to, I will.
God. Oh, the fan edits of you. In time. In crime.
We're just going to get them on. I don't want to. That's all.
And when it goes Justin Bieber, it'll get me because I'll be
keep your eye out for Selena.
Because I'll be in the office every day with fake glasses on.
And
how are we in the polls?
Acrylic nails.
Hey, you guys. It's Mary Beth here. I am doing ads in the submersible, which is currently in my parents' pool. So if you hear water, that's because I'm in the water right now. And also, yes, I have pool privilege. So let's just get that out of the way right now. But I want to tell you about another type of privilege, and that's ZocDoc privilege. Remember that doctor's appointment you were supposed to make a while ago? The one that you meant to book, but you got sidetracked and completely forgot about it until now? You know, that dentist appointment for your biannual cleaning or your overdue annual checkup that's been 3 years in the making? When I tell you I went to a GP, a general practitioner, for the first time this year. Yes, I went to my pediatrician until I was in my 20s. Why not book it today? ZocDoc makes it easy to find the right doctor right now, and it's all online. You'll probably be able to book an appointment by the end of this ad, but also I want your full fucking attention, so don't you dare open a web browser right now. ZocDoc is a free app and website, because that's really what I'm here to talk about, where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click instantly to book an appointment. With ZocDoc, you can book in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and more. Get in there before the CDC is totally, completely gutted and our health secretary decides that doctors actually can't practice anymore. As I get older, I do catch myself thinking I should go to the doctor more. And after I went to my GP, which I found through ZocDoc, I then got a physical therapist. I might go get a cranial something massage. I mean, it's really all happening for me. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/ride to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/ride, ZocDoc.com/ride. Are you burned out on dating apps that all feel the same? Pure is a different kind of dating app where you set the rules. It's a sex-positive space, just like Ride the Pod, where you pick what turns you on, just like Ride the Pod, from vanilla vibes to your spiciest kink. Yep, this one, like listening to Ride the Pod. Sorry guys, Ride the Pod stays on during sex. On Pure, you can be completely yourself. The app is anonymous and safe. Your chats disappear automatically, and it's 100% screenshot proof. Pure is the place for anything but boring connections. You can match with people who share your turn-ons or roll the dice and jump into a conversation with a randomly selected person. Ready to try dating that's spontaneous, playful, and all about your pleasure? I'm just glad my family listens to this podcast. Try Pure now, that's Pure, and I almost spelled that wrong, and start dating on your own terms. Pleasure is power. Download Pure right now. This is really going to come as a surprise to no one. I'm just going to say it. This podcast is sponsored by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all in your terms. I literally cannot believe that at this point, every single Baroni does not have their own Squarespace website. But hey, Squarespace, we appreciate the support. I do think we have a 100% conversion of listeners to Squarespace users. I'm going to talk about some features that get me so fucking excited when I'm out sitting by my parents' pool. Squarespace Payments is the easiest way to manage your payments in one place with Squarespace. Onboarding is fast and simple. You get started in just a few clicks and start receiving payments right away. You can give your customers more ways to pay with Klarna, ACH Direct Debit in the US, Apple Pay, Afterpay in the US and Canada, and of course, ClearPay in the UK. You can connect major social and multimedia accounts to your website. If you just go to marybethbarone.com right now, you can see that I have connected my bands in town, so you can see all my sold out shows all in one place. And it's embedded. Yeah, it's pretty stinking cool. You can also get discovered fast with integrated SEO tools. SEO, of course, for those that don't work at an email job, search engine optimization. Every Squarespace website is optimized to be indexed with meta descriptions, which I know what that means, and an auto-generated sitemap, and I also know what that means, and more, so you show up more often to more people in global search engine results. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, squarespace.com/ride to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
So let's get into what we ride for.
So this week I will be writing for, well, actually this is our the big dinner debate.
Dinner restaurant
which I like because I love bringing up politics at a dinner.
Oh, yeah. And you know what's funny about our debate episodes is that, as you said, nothing is debated. We just talk about stuff that relates to each other.
We're best friends. Be best friends with someone you agree with everything on.
I love you, baby.
Seriously. Come
on, Gerplunk. So I'm writing for chill restaurants.
And I'm writing for conversation starters.
Let's get into it.
Oh my God. Can I go first randomly? Is that cool? You gave your address. This is my big address.
Yeah, I can't wait. Good.
Here's the thing. Oh, and I stand by what I said a long time ago. If you don't have a gay friend and you're a woman, you're evil.
I don't trust you.
You're evil. I don't trust you. And you're definitely a Republican.
Susan Collins, I don't think has ever met a gay guy.
Well, it's so funny to me. It's crazy to me sometimes when I meet a woman and she's not like charmed by, like, she's not excited by the sight of gay people. I'm like, babe, like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Wait, babe, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm good as fuck. The fuck?
I'm good as fuck. The fuck?
So, conversation starters. I was recently on a vacation privilege. And I was at this dinner with a bunch of people that I have been to so many dinners with. And it doesn't have to be this, but I just, all of a sudden, I was like, I'm going to do something crazy. Can I say something crazy? Is that from Frozen?
I don't know.
I thought there was like something.
It's very unusual.
Unusual. So I just go, how did everyone lose their virginity? And we went around the table and we all said it.
Whoa, I love that. It
was electrifying. And you know what was so interesting in it that we found, and this is why conversation starters are so fun, and don't be afraid of them. I think people get afraid of them because they're like, well, I know everyone. It's like, no, that's
There's
when you do it.
There's things to learn still.
That's when you do it.
Totally.
So what I learned is that a lot of queer people can't really place it because it's this weird thing, which I have sometimes because I'm like, well, would I count a time with a woman, or do you want this? But then also that I don't want to really count. So then I'm counting this. And every single queer person at the table did that. It was fascinating. And then we had a discussion about that. And then we all sang, Sumi, I want a big one. And then
you played the kissing game.
And then we played the kissing game, which has rocked the nation, by the way.
And
we should just ride for that. Like, that's a big episode.
I completely agree.
Huge debate.
And also, as the moderator, you're supposed to provide a photo as well. I just want to make that clear. If you're moderating the game.
Are people not?
I don't know. I just realized when I explained the rules, I didn't mention that.
I don't know if this was on the Reddit or in a comment, but someone said they also added in a bunch of random things.
I know, which
decoys.
is so funny.
But that to me was tricky because I'm like, there is a number.
That's expert level. It's expert. But if you know there's decoys in it, you could say decoy for that number.
Whoa, that's where it gets like none of the above.
Right. So on the topic of conversation starters, as you know,
I'm
my
so in love with
big
you.
I love you too.
I'm having this moment again. I had it last
God,
night at
it's
dinner.
the lighting in here.
You look like Leighton Meester.
Thank you.
I love her. Jesus.
My big conversation starter is, of course, asking couples, what's your biggest fight? And actually, Victor Carlesi, who opened for me in Chicago, he's so funny. I'm obsessed with him.
He's genius.
He is so goddamn funny. He actually reminded me the other day that he and his boyfriend were the first couple I ever asked that to.
Stop.
I said it in the green room because I met his boyfriend. He was telling me how great he was. And I just said, like, what's your guys' biggest fight?
Well, if it's so great, let's hear your biggest fight.
Let's hear about it then.
Yeah.
So I think conversation starters can be so out of pocket. And it's still, even if you don't get to that actual topic, like you can see how people's minds work. It's like in an interview when someone's like, oh, how would you count up all the traffic lights in Manhattan or whatever? Yeah. It's just like, I just want to see how your brain works.
Like, let's just see this. I just want to hear also, I want to know what your experience has been. Like, also, by the way, these were all like best friends. So I could ask when everyone lost their virginity, virginity is a construct. Of course. We all said that in unison too. But actually, this question happened after I did I did something that kind of bombed because it was really boring quickly. Because I said, what was everyone's rosebud thorn? We got to get rid of that one.
I don't like.
Because it's like, we were all there today. Like, I don't know. Then we're like, I don't know.
Over one day, that's crazy.
The dinner I'm at right now, like it just wasn't it. So then once I did that, incredible. Then the next night, Emily, our dearest friend Emily, she asked the table something that I'm like, this is incredible. She said, what is the first lie you remember telling? It was so fun.
That's a great conversation starter.
I literally just got chills from it because it was just like, oh my God, thinking to that and then hearing when people like really, and you just realize also, because which is so fun is like thinking of your friends as kids and they're so themselves. Like everyone's thing was so themselves.
Yeah.
But it was just delicious. It was tintillating. You know when a dinner's tintillating?
Totally.
And it's just
tintillating. And Vicky did point out to me that tintillating isn't a word.
Well, of course not.
It's scintillating or titillating, but you've made something totally new and different, which is tintillating.
Youngest child. It sounds not words.
It sounds not words.
And you knew exactly what I mean.
Totally. It's a combination of both.
And I've decided not to be ashamed of that anymore.
No.
I just kind of like, that's just the thing I say.
It's just fun to point out that it is new. You're an inventor, you're a creator, you're building worlds.
And, hey, a creative with integrity.
Creative with integrity. I love the idea of conversation starters. I think another good conversation starter that I've been seeing on the Reddit that anytime someone asks this, it gets a lot of comments. What is the episode of Ride that you send to someone when you want them to get hooked?
Oh my God.
So if you know you're with Baronis, it's just asking something like that.
I think some people ask me, which is so strange. It's like the work, I couldn't possibly talk about my work in that way.
No, totally.
I would say if I had to, the Ferrero Rocher Mom's Secrets.
A lot of people say that, but I feel like that's the Love Corn episode, which I'm like, as a starter, that's crazy. As a first episode.
But that is when I feel like we found our kids.
I know, but it's like
they were finally ours. They were finally in our pocket at that point. For that
to be someone's first introduction to it is so crazy to me.
Yeah, that's true. I do think the encyclopedias did a nice job. I was really proud of those, actually. Me too. I remember when someone at the time was like, these are so fucking boring. And I was like, I got so mad that day. It was so funny.
If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
I think sometimes people forget that I'm a Scorpio. So I really just like, sometimes I'll read a comment like that. It will make me so sad and sensitive and pissed. And I'll just be like, nah. Like, I don't know. It's just like nothing hurts worse than that. I was recently at a wedding and someone who was drunk was like, I didn't like the first 3 episodes of Overcompensating, but then I really loved it. And I was just like, unfortunately, like you're my op forever. And I wish that wasn't the case.
That's just a crazy way to say that.
Well, it's so funny.
Why don't you just say you loved it?
I swear to God, it's like, people do this sometimes where they like have to say, I don't know if it's just because our jobs are kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like they're not like, they're unusual. So if people are just kind of like the same rules don't apply. Because I'm like, if I'm thinking of the flip side of that, like what I could say to you, that it's just so insane.
Yeah.
Like that's just crazy.
There's no equivalent.
But really. I looked so cute and my skin was clear. So I'm like, I was pretty bulletproof, but she is officially an op regardless.
And the enemy of my friend is my enemy. And I hate to have to bring that up.
I'm thinking of some other ones, like, because now they kind of come to me quite a bit. So I've been asking, what's the craziest thing you did in college? Which is helpful for the show, kind of. I'm kind of like, it's a writer's room of sorts.
You're mining.
Yeah, I'm mining. First time you knew you were in love to couples. I think that's really fun because it's always different. Don't do the who said I love you first. That actually will be the biggest fight.
I don't want to know that.
You're about to watch the biggest
and
fight.
In fact, I don't want to know.
And I don't want to know. Actually think that too. Like Rosebud Thorn was good for me because I'm like, oh wait, I don't really give a fuck. Like we just did all those things today. Like I'm actually so curious, like a few life things you've done that you and I have not talked about.
Yeah.
Like when I found out that you worked at 11 Madison Park and you found out
night.
I was a gelato boy.
Totally.
Which you would have come and gotten this
just
scoop.
Asking what's your like least favorite job, I guess.
Oh.
Is a cool one.
That's really fun. What's yours?
Probably the one that I did for one day, which was to be a waiter.
Yeah, I think the sweet shop was probably my least favorite. I didn't love editing videos right out of college, but then I would just edit my own videos also. So I guess it's got to be
some balance.
The gelato boy on cam. I was on Candid Cam.
Yeah, CCTV.
But yeah, I just think like these conversation starters, don't be afraid to do them, even with just like your partner. Like it's something so fun. Also, they electrify parents. Because recently I've been doing it to parents that aren't mine or ones that I don't know well, where I'm like, how did you two get together?
Yeah, that's
like,
really
I want to hear
cute.
about it. Yeah.
And it can be really inspiring.
Yeah.
You
Oh my
never
God.
know where inspiration's going to strike.
And it can rock your world of like, if there's like, they broke up, they got back together. They're like, when they decided to, I love it. I'm really having fun with it.
I love that. And I like giving other people, I feel like we talk so much for work. It's fun to just be at a dinner and you can kick back and put in your 2 cents and then you just can listen and engage and amplify.
You know what I could always talk about though?
What?
You.
Oh.
I can always talk about you and it is fun talking about overcompensating.
Yeah.
I will say, if people bring up episodes and stuff, I'm like, oh my God, you would die if you knew what was going on set that night. You would die.
I really want to do, they don't really do this anymore, but it'd be cool to do like a, director's commentary or a creator's commentary.
I really
just where
would
you
like
could
to do
spill
that.
the tea on like what was going on and where inspiration came from, what's real, what's fiction, that sort of thing. I think could be really cool.
I think that'd be fun. It'd be fun to do like a watch party of sorts. If anyone has an idea of what that looks like I love what Katya and Trixie do for Netflix, where they watch something and you see their reactions. I feel like a version of that's like a director's cut thing could be interesting with stories and stuff. Also, it's fun for me to. A side hobby that I have is just reading all of your guys' interviews because I just love hearing what you guys say, like you and Wally and Holmes. I'm just like, it's so fun because everyone has obviously a different experience no matter what. So, and that's why conversation starters.
We talk about the abuse we suffered on set.
Exactly. When was the moment you knew you loved me? That's my big one at tables. When was the moment you fell for me? And when's the time you were attracted to me?
Well, I fell for you when you bent over in that first stand-up set. You bent over doing your stand-up. Okay. And then when I was attracted to you.
Intermedia.
Clip that. When I shout out different Vogue covers and you do the different
You're attracted
poses.
to me when I do that? That's incredible.
And when you have chest hair, I would say.
Yeah, I got it right now. Okay, so mine for you. I knew I was in love with you. Actually, what's so funny, I knew I was in love with you the day we shot JVN as Jesus. Because when you came over, you already had all this makeup on. Like you were ready to go. You were 5 minutes early.
Of course.
You on the way were like, do you want a coffee? Like, I'll get you one. Like it just,
I don't even remember doing that.
It was so crazy. And you showed up and you had like a bodysuit. You had 3 other things. And when I showed you the costume, you're like, yeah, I love it. Let's do it.
Perfect.
It was so.
Might as well be a bullseye.
And I was just like, okay, I think like true, if I'm thinking of like though, when I felt like, oh my God, I love this person.
Mine was at Clusterfest when we did our first sleepover.
I was about to say when we watched Big Little Lies season 2 at Clusterfest in the hotel.
And when we were running from the diner at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, we were scared.
We both got omelets. That was really cute.
Well, it was Gotham City.
Barney's still existed then in San Francisco too. So we went to Barney's together and I remember that being fun. And then you had that electric set with your blue eyeshadow.
My blue eyeshadow.
I just knew I loved you then. Attracted, well, how about right now? No. This one night on my birthday a year ago, 2 years ago,
it was,
you had that J.W. Anderson kind of silky black dress on and your hair was like bombshell. My sisters were at this dinner and everyone there was just like, you are so sexy.
Yeah.
Like every single person was like, holy fuck.
It was cool. That was another time when my boyfriend lived in a different country. So that was really all for you guys. I had no one to perform
I go,
for.
all this, and she has a parasite.
Yeah, and I had a parasite. Also, my camera roll is so diabolical right now because if I go back to back-to-back relationships, if I go back a little bit, it's recent ex. If I go back a little too far, then it's it's just it's horrible. It's horrible.
I'm so sorry. Mine sometimes will just make me laugh because it will have me and it's like I'm tucked as Deliverance, like
and you have a
wigless,
pregnant
sweaty.
belly on.
Yeah, it's like I'm like, I really am reminded that I've lived 9 lives pretty consistently. Sometimes though, lately it's been doing, because we shot a year ago, it will do Toronto and I'm like, oh my God.
Oh,
I
that's
get very nostalgic.
really tough. Yeah.
I'm sometimes
tough.
like, that's, I want to be back.
Also dating 2 straight guys in a row, when people send me memes unexpectedly, I get PTSD because when you date a straight man, you're just getting sent memes literally all day.
It's crazy.
Their entire waking hours are spent just finding memes to send to you to the level where you couldn't possibly have a unique reaction to all of them.
No.
So I went on a date with this girl and she's lovely, but then she sent me a meme the next day and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's slow down.
Yeah.
Let's not get too crazy.
This chick didn't wake up in my house yet.
Yeah.
Let's chill with the memes.
You can send me a meme when we get to that level, but I am so happy not dating anyone right now and not getting memes all day. It's very freeing.
Because I only love one thing a week. That's kind of my thing. Like moaning.
Also,
it's like,
my algorithm is so smart. I see so many of the memes that I'm supposed to just on my own, just organically. So I love when baronis send me memes because I can look at them in my message requests and I don't have to respond necessarily. But sometimes I repost them to my story and I say, okay, so that was perfect. You totally nailed it.
Like stuck the landing.
Totally stuck
fabulous.
the landing.
You get me.
But some people, I would say, could send me fewer memes. That's all I'll say before I get into chill restaurants.
Well, this is even, I have new straight friends. It's like, it's not common for me, but I have been electrified by the sheer amount of videos and memes. And sometimes I have the same thought and kind of, so I would say maybe 80% of them, you thought of me. Interesting.
Isn't it crazy
this made you think of
when
me.
someone thinks they know you and then they prove that they really don't? Because they send you a meme that is just so off base.
Well, the thing that I get the most on the internet is people being like, you look like me. And I look and I'm like, I really don't think you know what I look like. Like, no hate to this person. I just don't look like
You either don't know what I look like or you don't know what you look like.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, me, on the other hand, anytime someone tags me in something saying like
twin,
total like bullseye.
Shocking.
Yeah.
One girl did her makeup as you and I said, that's my sister.
You've probably seen a million ads for hair growth products and thought, sure, like that actually works. Literally me all the time with everything. And I did too, until I found out that Nutrafol isn't like the rest of them. Yeah, they're not like other hair growth products. Nutrafol is physician formulated, clinically tested, and dermatologists recommend it. If you're dealing with hair issues like thinning or shedding but feel totally stuck on what to try next, I get it. There are so many products out there, and it's hard to know which ones are actually going to do anything. And that's why I think you need to give Nutrafol a closer look. It's not just hype. It's physician formulated, clinically tested, and it's endorsed by Sebastian fucking Stan. I mean, he's literally one of the Avengers, for goodness sakes. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. That's got to be bigger than the population of a few countries. I don't know, ask a straight guy. You can feel great about what you're putting into your body since Nutrafol hair growth supplements are backed by peer-reviewed studies and NSF content certified, the gold standard and third-party certification for supplements. Adding Nutrafol to your daily routine is simple. Purchase online, no prescription required, automated deliveries, and free shipping keep you on track. Plus, with the Nutrafol subscription, you can save up to 20%. You'll have access to one-on-one naturopathic doctor consults to support you on your growth journey, and a Headspace meditation membership is included. My God, this is like full body healing. See thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month's subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code RIDE. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com. Promo code RIDE, that's Nutrafol.com, promo code RIDE. This is Mary Beth Barone from my parents' pool inside the Titan submersible. Have a good day.
This episode is brought to you by No CD. Picture this. You're going about your day when suddenly a horrifying thought flashes through your mind. Oh my God, I had one recently where I was driving through an intersection. It was just like, hit that person. And see, I feel sick as I'm saying that, but here's the thing. I would never want to do that. It's ego dystonic. That's what these thoughts are. They are not something you want to do. It is your OCD, okay? Your heart races, your palms sweat, and anxiety washes over you. You're mortified, and you feel fully convinced that it's true, even though you know that that isn't who you are. I don't want to commit vehicular homicide.
Any crimes, really.
Trust. But really any crimes. That's such a good point. But still, the question of why did I think that? Am I a bad person? Do I want to kill Benny Drama 7? Start to consume you and you feel like you have to do something, anything to make them go away. If that sounds familiar, I think NoCD could be for you, my babies. NoCD is a virtual therapy provider for OCD that's here to help anyone struggling with OCD and taboo or shameful thoughts get the treatment and support they need. I feel like my voice sounds nice in this moment.
Yeah.
It doesn't always to me, but I think right now it could be pretty good.
Totally.
And that was a nice
I'm
thought.
Amplifying.
It's not all intrusive
I'm
thoughts
amplifying.
with me. Using exposure and response prevention therapy, or ERP, the most proven OCD treatment, your NoCD therapist can help you take the power away from OCD and distressing thoughts in live, face-to-face video therapy sessions. NoCD also accepts many major insurance plans and offers always-on support between sessions. To learn more about therapy with NoCD, go to nocd.com and schedule a free 15-minute call with their team. That's nocd.com to learn more and book a free 15-minute call.
Chill restaurants. I have been going out to a lot of dinners lately, all across the globe. And I will say that there are restaurants who are sort of, their brand identity is like you walk in and immediately they tell you, so we do things a little differently.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, I'm blow my mind. Tell me how you've reinvented the form of serving food at a restaurant. I can't wait to fucking hear this.
Yeah.
And then they say something like, so this is our menu. And so what you're going to do, you're going to tell me all the food that you want at the same time. That's just better for chef. And so we're going to put in all the food that you're going to order. And then we actually bring the food out when it's ready. And then you'll eat it and then you pay the bill. And then that's sort of the end of the experience. And I think, I feel like that's sort of how it always goes.
So this is a restaurant, as you said?
So
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, okay. So yeah, we order, we bring it out and we eat it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
no, I've done this a couple times. I'm feeling good about it.
We don't need to make it a whole production, a whole dog and pony show. Also, if I get to a reservation 5 minutes early and I notice there's 27 empty tables and you won't seat me, let me see if the table's ready. I'm looking at it right now and it's ready. And I'm so sorry. And I'm not going to be a bitch to you. I'm going to just smile and nod and be like, that's so fine.
Course. I'm going to take it.
Because I know you've probably been on your feet all day and I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. But I will say it's just like, I think a chill restaurant where you go in, you don't need any explanation. You get the menu, you order, you have that interaction. To me, that's just like perfect. The meal is secondary to the conversation, to the company I keep.
To the conversation starters that Quote Folks Benny Drama has brought.
Is throwing out to the table.
Of course.
So I don't need it to be unique or different. I'm like, to me, small plates are not really a vibe that I would love to just order my own thing. And that's that. We just do it that way.
Well, here's my thing. I'm like, it's just, no matter what, a shared plate situation, we're all cavemen again. It's just like, I'm fighting.
It was family style last night. 2 people, perfect. When we're doing family style, when it's 12 people, 8 people, oh my God, my head is spinning. My head is spinning.
Bring a gun.
And just there's certain people that really can't order. And in that case, just bow out of the process. Elect somebody at the table to put the order in for the group. If it's whatever it is, just please don't embarrass me. Please, all I ask is don't embarrass me.
And there's a few things. Thank you so much for bringing this, by the way. I think we can seat the party early is my only thing, even if we're waiting for somebody.
Oh,
Can we not
you know my
embarrass
whole
the
theory with
person?
that.
What?
One restaurant in New York sat an 8 top with one person.
Yeah.
Back in the 70s, and the other 7 people never came.
Oh, yeah. So
and
they're just like, we're
just
done.
It's urban legend.
Yeah.
And they have just said, so we just can't
The
do it
industry
anymore.
goes, no fucking
Sorry.
way.
You think we don't forget. We'll
Our hands are
forgive, but
tied.
we won't forget.
Our hands
and
are tied.
hashtag never again.
Yeah, exactly. And we won't let it happen. So yeah, that makes sense to me. That's insane. I think if you say you don't want dessert and then when it comes, you take a lot of bites, it's not looking good for you. You're an op, my good sis. You're an op.
I mean, yes, you didn't like the first 3 episodes of overcompensating.
Yeah, if you do some shit like that, you've lost my respect in every way. because you said you didn't want it. And the whole time I'm thinking, I thought you said you didn't want dessert.
I know.
And now I'm sitting here with the dessert that I so proudly ordered. I put my heart on the line and I said, I want it. I love this dessert. I'm excited to have it. And you're embarrassed.
And yeah,
she doesn't know you never wanted her.
And maybe they
You're
brought
her
an
father, you
extra
never
spoon.
wanted her.
It should go untouched.
No, that's my second spoon.
That's for when I want a new, fresh, clean
That's
spoon.
when I want that clean metal taste in my mouth because the other one got diluted with the gorgeous flavors of the dessert that I proudly ordered.
Also,
that pissed me off.
fuck, I just want to say one thing, which is that I saw a really funny TikTok the other day that was like, God, I just wish TikTok made people's names more
It's
prevalent.
just not a part of it. They want you to love the app. That's the big thing.
She goes, don't invite me to a dinner if you have an eating disorder, unless it's a binge eating disorder.
Oh my God.
It was really funny.
Oh my God.
I laughed. I had a little laugh. Anyway, go on.
Your article was incredible, by the way.
Thank you.
For New York Mag.
Thank you so
I
much.
think if anyone hasn't read that.
And I'm sorry, there's a paywall. I didn't
There's
put
a
it there.
paywall and obviously a trigger warning.
I
on
didn't
that,
put it
but
there.
It's
But yeah,
it's quite
thank
phenomenal.
you. Thanks to all that read it
Quite genius.
in the world.
So, but yeah, oh my God, this concept is really interesting because it's also, I will say, dinner, yes, aggressive at times. It's breakfast that I find a lot of aggression lately, where it's like, coffee from another place, leave it outside.
Oh my God.
Leave it outside.
You know, they tried to ban me from. This was so funny. This was actually such a great interaction for me. I ordered a coffee while I was waiting for my table. I ordered a coffee from the window. And then when I'm getting choked up by this.
Yeah, of course.
I went to go then get seated at my table and the woman working there, I can't let you in with outside coffee.
Yeah.
I go, oh, it's actually from here. Now take me to my fucking table.
No. And then you went all on her
I
head.
poured it on her head.
And you looked her right in the eye.
While we're talking about restaurants, I'm starting a boycott of this venture-backed ghost kitchen incubator called Wonder Kitchen.
Oh, was this in our deleted episode?
Yes, this was.
Oh, this was. So I talked about Carrie Bradshaw.
And now
you did
I need to
Wonder
talk about
Kitchen.
Wonder Kitchen. So
I also have to shout out Nico's Wine Shop.
of course, at Nico's Wine Shop.
Nico's Wine Shop is fabulous. I was eating at Dune, which is delicious, and they have an interesting seating arrangement thing. But
they
I'm
do
not
food
mad.
the old-fashioned. They do restaurants the old-fashioned way.
Totally, it's super chill. Is that called Atwater? Am I losing my
It's
mind?
Atwater.
Yeah,
Atwater
okay, yeah. Sorry,
Village.
I don't. I live in LA. You don't, and you know that. Atwater, Nico's. Oh my God, you're such a darling love. I love my daughter. She brought wine, and she goes, I know you hate wine, but here's this one, and it was delicious. I had it at a dinner. Go to Nico's. It's such a, it's a fabulous place with a fabulous font and a fabulous owner.
Yeah, I can't wait to go with you.
Benny Dramas,
Pick up some
2 thumbs,
rosé.
way up on Grubhub.
So sort of the opposite of a woman-owned small business that serves wine.
Yeah.
Wonder Kitchen it was started by a venture capitalist who has recently purchased Grubhub as well. So he's just like buying up these.
He's the Monopoly man.
He's the Monopoly
I
man.
should meet him for Halloween, maybe.
Absolutely. So Wonder Kitchen, it is a hub of ghost kitchens, but when you order it online on a food delivery app, it doesn't necessarily say it's by Wonder Kitchen. So I ordered a burger from like Baby's Burgers or something, and I Googled it to make sure it was real. They had photos of a real restaurant and real burgers. And then when it came to me, it was so clearly that it had been frozen all day and just defrosted by a robot. When you walk into Wonder Kitchen, I believe there's maybe 1 or 2 people working in the back, but they don't have anyone in the front. You just order on an iPad. And it is truly food that is prepared that morning in New Jersey, at least the one in Williamsburg.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is sent to these various locations. And then the food just sits there all day until someone orders it. It's devaluing food in general to me, the experience of eating food. I'm like, it's just slop that arrives and it doesn't taste good. You have to put so much ketchup on it. I will say that some people I know have had okay experiences with the food. If you can order from a locally owned place, a small business, like please just do that. And like, there's nothing I would love to see more than for Wonder Kitchen to just totally fail because the food is disgusting. It's disgusting. And it's not doing restaurants the old fashioned way. It's trying to like AI, like, I don't know. It's just trying to make food like tech. And I'm like, I want food to be food.
Well, restaurants the old-fashioned way also just like want you to have a great time. They're like, come on down. Like, let's just like.
It's an experience.
Come on down. Let's just shoot the shit, dude.
Let's shoot the shit.
That's
also,
a big thing. It says that sign.
Come on down. Let's shoot the
let's
shit.
Let's shoot the shit, dude.
If the food was cheaper because robots were making it and it wasn't being touched by human hands,
Would make
I
sense.
could sort.
It's
That's
same
a
price,
value
right?
product.
Yeah.
But it's not. Also, you'll be on there looking at a sushi place and then they'll have mac and cheese and you go, oh, because this is part of Wonder Kitchen. It's all being prepared in the same place.
Yeah.
I think it's like tricking people
You go,
into
oh, fusion.
But it's not. It's so not. That's what's
Don't be
tough.
fooled.
Don't be fooled.
I know you get excited when you think fusion, but it's
don't
not.
be a
Yeah.
statistic. It's just all being made in the same disgusting commercial kitchen. So I would say boycott Wonder Kitchen, but I love the experience of a restaurant where it's everything I've come to know and love about eating out and eating at a restaurant. I, of course, do miss when they used to take the credit card away, do that whole thing. Some restaurants still do that. Now they're bringing over the tap. You tap it.
I don't mind the tap
I don't
thing.
like
It's
it.
very
I don't like
European.
it. I don't
love
like it.
I kind of like it. It would have been better during the more split phase of my 20s, when you're splitting the bill.
Totally.
It is easier to
But
go
then
around,
I like when
but-
they take the card away because then you know to sort of wrap up the conversation.
Yeah.
Now it's like they come over, you tap it, and you're just like, okay, bye.
Yeah. There is also an awkwardness where they do that and then they turn their head when they do the tip.
That is such a specific thing to call out, and it is so funny.
Do you know what I mean? Where they go, boom.
Well, they don't.
It's
When
like,
they go, I don't need to see it.
No, it's
They're
the
like,
ultimate, I don't need to
they
see
go,
it.
I'm going to know what you do.
Well,
but I
because
don't
they can
need-
feel the pressure. And I know that they're feeling the pressure. So I really, on, 25.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
have to.
I'll come out and say it.
You'll come out and say it. I want to shout out Borgo. We had a fabulous meal though.
Oh my God, that was
last
such
night.
a fabulous meal. Z, we love you, Z.
Love you.
Oh my God, I just got asked what I rode for this morning, which I get asked a lot what I'm writing for.
It's like,
sometimes
hi,
when I run into people.
listen to the podcast.
I'm like, hi, I'm literally just trying to get coffee right now, geek.
Oh, you got asked that? I thought you got asked that in an interview.
Well, that too.
Okay.
But yeah, just in general, I'm saying I do get asked what I'm writing for a lot. Or people tell me what they're writing for, which really helps me. But sometimes I'm
That's
like,
a conversation
wanna steal
starter,
that.
by the way.
oh, it's I hope an incredible one, but I think that is really fun. It's like if you were forced to be on a podcast.
Monetize the friendship.
Monetize your friendship. What was I going to say?
You got asked
Oh,
what you
I
write
said,
for.
I said taking your bestie out on a date. Like it was so hot to dress up for you.
It felt good.
Putting on my cute little dress.
It
Hey,
felt
cute
right.
jeans. Take mine off me.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, cute
And
jeans.
just like, and slapping down the Amex and saying, I got this one, babe. You take a load off. You've had a crazy year.
Okay, I just want to get into ride or die because I love and ride for conversation starters. And you
Yeah.
just reminded me that I was at a barbecue with a couple of people that I know very well. And then the rest of the people were complete strangers to me.
Mhm.
And this one guy mentions offhandedly that he was in the armed forces because he had a psychotic break when he was 16. And I go, let me guess, Marine Corps. Totally nailed it.
Wow.
And then he went into his whole origin story of joining the Marine Corps at 16 and then having to literally go, I think, to Afghanistan for 4 years. And I just kept asking him questions, waiting until he got to the point where he goes, just like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. He lit up like a Christmas tree. He was so happy to just talk about it and share it. At
We
least
wanna
that was
share
my
our
perception of it.
stories.
And we definitely got into, we went into some, dark corners.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed my conversation with him.
Why am I having this? Oh, God. I'm just picturing you listening, and every time he talks about something, you go, folklore.
It's so specific.
I don't know why. I think I'm just so tired and it's
And
so,
so hot.
that the thought of you of just some bimbo girl, he's telling his horrific war stories, and you keep going, folklore.
Folklore.
He's like, but have I told you this story of one time my sister and I were back at, we did go to college together. Hi, Katie. And we were in Georgetown and we got back from Thanksgiving break a day early. And so I was with one of my friends and he was notoriously a weed guy. It was his entire personality, which you can still do into adulthood. And so we did these bong rips together and we went to the zoo in DC and it was like where they light it up for the holidays. Where, where
They light up
zoos
the zoo for the holidays.
well, they put a bunch of lights on. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I'm sure the animals fucking love that. Like, great. But we go, my sister, I mean, we did like really, really intense bong rips.
Yeah.
She's completely silent the entire night.
Yeah.
Like didn't say a word at all. The next day to me, he goes, dude, your sister's the fucking best. And I'm thinking to myself, you loved my sister. She didn't say
She
a
didn't
single
speak.
fucking word.
But
And in
doesn't
that
that-
moment, I knew straight men. I
Doesn't that
knew
speak to the culture?
Of course. Loud and clear. I got it.
Sometimes the most
shocking.
powerful conversation starter is saying nothing.
He's thinking, I want this chick to wake up
Goes,
in my
"Wait a
fucking
minute."
house. She's fucking. She doesn't say a peep.
Silent.
Folklore. He's like, wait, what'd
It's
you
like,
say?
I'm talking about the bridge I built in the Middle East. He
Yeah,
literally
it's-
built a bridge.
Jesus.
Yeah. So anyway, give people space to tell their stories.
I really ride for chill restaurants because I'm also reminded of a time when you asked for a sauce and they go, the chef prefers if you don't. If you don't. And last night I brought that up to you and you go, well, is he here?
Bring him out. I would love to have a word.
Yeah.
Talk me through your choice.
Tell him
Talk
why
me
I
through
can't
your
have aioli
decision.
right now.
Give me aioli. What the fuck? Who's
I know
eating
it's
here?
back there.
Oh, so you make the food, I eat the food. Give me the sauce.
Come on. Come on, Crimson.
He just unplugged his headphone to just not talk too much about what they can't see. So thank you all for, I guess, another what we would call amazing episode of Ride the Podcast.
Yeah, I don't know if these are heritage or something different. I don't know. It's something interesting. But I hope everyone has a chill dinner tonight full of conversation zingers and politics. Yes. We love you so much. Whoosh, whoosh. Folklore. Oh, my exit.
Benny, babe, eyes on the road. Benny, look out!
Ride.